Dalton and Veronica were sitting on a couch in Veronica's lake house, philosophizing and having an intimate encounter, when all of a sudden they saw a spaceship land on the beach next to the lake. From out of it emerged Canto and Isidorix. I don't believe my eyes, Veronica. Is that Canto and Isidorix back together? It looks like it to me, Dalton. Let's go outside and talk to them. Dalton and Veronica went to the beach to see the two extremely happy-looking aliens from planet Chandiku in a love embrace. I've finally gotten Isidorix back. I am so profoundly happy. I'm giving you another chance, Canto. Don't have another tawdry affair with a prostitute and we should be fine. You have prostitutes on planet Chandiku, Canto? You do. But I didn't have an affair with a prostitute. I had an affair with a prostabat. Come again? What's a prostabat? It's a robot that has been designed by engineers on planet Chandiku specifically to be a prostitute for gentlemen. No gentleman would have an affair with a robot slut. It's not a robot slut. It's a prostabat. Isidorix. Have some respect. A slut is a slut, Canto, so I do not have any respect. You still think it's cheating, Isidorix? Yes, Canto, it is cheating. How can you consider that to be cheating? The prostabat is an inanimate object with no soul, feelings, emotions, or intuitions. If the prostabat is a inanimate object with no soul, feelings, emotions, or intuitions, then why were you angry when I called it a robot slut? That's a good point, Canto. Let me think about that. Maybe you're right. It brings me to another philosophical question. Does the phenomenon of human or alien love by its very existence imply that the soul does exist and that materialist science can only go so far in explaining human and alien life? Maybe, Canto. If the materialist scientists were completely right, the person could infer from their theories that love is a brain state or a neuronal pattern in the human brain that perhaps is an evolutionary adaptation. What do you think, Dalton? I'm a science teacher, as you know, and I believe that love does exist, Veronica. My scientific theories are grounded in both the more materialist ideas of Einstein and the ideas of quantum physics postulated by such people as Erwin Schrödinger. I think that the fact that you want to believe in the existence implies that it exists. I believe in love, Veronica. I love you. I love you. Too, Dalton. Let's enjoy the night. They had a wonderful night. Dalton, Veronica, Canto, and Isidorix got up there early the next morning and decided to spend the day at the lake and the beach. They put all of their supplies such as beach blankets and rafts into Dalton's Pinto and drove to the lake. Here's the conversation they had in the car. Have you ever been swimming, Canto? Yeah. Isidorix and I go to a lake on planet Chandiku. Lake on planet Chandiku every summer called Lake Phantasm. Why do they call it Lake Phantasm? Because there are ghosts and phantasms that linger on the lake at night. Phantasmagoric spirits can be heard at play in the rustling of the leaves in the trees and on the surface of the lake. It is a menacing presence, and yet also a presence that is also exhilarating. When you make love to your lover on the lake, there's a feeling that you are being watched by these unseen entities. These specters bring out a passion in alien lovers that strengthens the love. That's beautiful, Kando. They finally get to the beach. Standing on the beach is the prostitute that Kando had an affair with. She has an angry look on her face. They get out of the car to talk to her. Fancy seeing you here, Kando. What are you doing here, Barbara? I'm here to talk to you. We just had a tawdry affair, Barbara. This is my wife, Isidorex. By some turn of fortune, she has found it in her heart to forgive me for having an affair with you, you robot slut. Don't hurt her feelings, Kando. She may be a prostitute or a robot slut, but she has feelings. Is that true? Could you put feelings into a robot? Can you put the feelings of a human being or a sentient being with awareness and consciousness into an inanimate object that was created by scientists and engineers? If we could put the feelings of a human being or a sentient being into a robot, that means that people can create life. As a science teacher, that is a question that science is asking. The main question is whether matter gives birth to mind or mind gives birth to matter. For the sake of argument, let's assume that a robot does have feelings. With that assumption in mind, be kind to her. She has a sentient mind and awareness. That is correct. But you are a robot slut, Barbara. I just needed a little bit of sexual arousal. That's it, Kando. If you are admitting that Barbara is not an inanimate object, but a sentient being with feelings, that I'm leaving you. In that case, it was adultery. She may be a sentient being with feelings, but they are nothing like the feelings I have for you, Isidorex. You have feelings? Good. You are really going to feel this. Isidorex kicks Kando in the balls. He starts jumping around, screaming in shrill agony. Isidorex instantly teleports back to planet Jandaku, leaving Kando in both physical pain and heartbreak. That sucks, Kando. We feel bad for you, Kando. We would like to help you get Isidorex back. That would be very nice of you. We would be happy to help out a friend. You deserve to be happy. They continue talking into the evening.